Oh hi, it's Bukai and welcome back to another video for Melvor Idle on our hardcore mode playthrough. We're also going to be doing this completely blind, so there's a high chance I might die and have to restart, but you know what? We should probably knock on some wood, but we're not that superstitious yet. I mean, I've already died once in this, and that was right before it started, so who knows how it goes in the future. But in the previous video, you guys had seen that we were still working on the adamantine, and we were getting into towards our mining on the rune. And you can see now that we've got level 90 on our mining, as we've been hammering down on the runite ore and on the coal ore, bringing both of them up to 86 and 82 respectively. Hey, nice. Nice chunk. And, oh, it appears that we are out of coal ore. That is why things had stopped. That is why. But we've been making a ton of the rune bars, and as you can see, we've got 34k of our rune ores. We're going to be here for a while, and simply be considering, as you see here, level 73 out of 99, but we're not even at our good old-fashioned javelins yet, as the javelins is going to come up to around, I believe it's level 78. If we go down to mithril gear, yeah, that's around the level 78 mark. Adamantine is around the level 78 mark. So that's my guess, and this is pretty slow. Pretty slow. Like, you had 3,000, nearly 4,000 bars, and actually even more than that. It's probably about 4,250 bars, give or take, in order to reach this spot, but it's over 1 million experience. It's understandable. But from that many to level 73, it's going to be slow. And we're going to be hammering down on the arrows most likely. So let's go down to the bank, click on these 2,220, what is that? Yeah, 2265 arrows, and equip them. Which means we don't need these onions at all anyway. Onions are useless to me. Which means we can sell all of these old arrows for 16k. Arrows are not the most profitable. It sucks, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? And we've also been upgrading our fletching. Now, the fletching we needed to upgrade in order to even make the rune arrows. So what I decided to do was I hammered through a ton, and I mean a ton, of my yew logs in order to build yew longbows. Brought it up to level 69. Nice. I swear that wasn't planned. I had no idea that was going to be level 69. And yeah, I should have known that one was going to be level 69 because the previous one was 69. They just go hand in hand. But I decided to make a ton of the yew longbows as well, simply considering it's not as profitable, but I can get the mastery leveled up on both, and you can see there we're up to 5.58 on our mastery, respectively. Building bows seems to be the most efficient path in order to gaining XP, and yeah, we're on our way to getting level 77. You can see here, level 76, and we are about 75 to maybe less than 75%. 75% is probably around here-ish. So maybe around 65 to 75%, give or take, somewhere in between there. But the arrows that we are producing, or should have been producing, and let's just go over here and produce some arrows again. Yeah, we were making the arrowheads, but we need to go back and build some more headless arrows, which means we should go down to the shop, go to the materials and items. I do not feel like farming chickens, so we're going to be buying around, I would say 5,000, give or take, or, it doesn't really matter. That should be good enough. How many did I buy? 6,000, good enough. So you can see there, we got 1,000, 1,800, which means if I go down to my fletching, let's actually go down and make some more headless arrows first, as that is, actually, we need some arrow shafts. We'll pop down and smack through some yew log, actually maple logs, because I don't really have a use for them, as I can't even burn them right now. Burning them goes through the whatchamacallit. Yeah, burning goes through the yew logs now. Fire making's up to level 75, which is nice. Like, I think we need 100, or it could even be enough now that we can burn the good old-fashioned magic logs. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, we need to just keep just keep hammering and getting as many arrows as we possibly can. Now than that, we are starting to build up our good old-fashioned crafting. You can see we're up to level 56. We're not going to be hitting the 57 on this video, even though I think I'm close on the leather. No, I've got one leather hide left. And you know what? Might as well let's just use it. Alright, there we go. It's used. And let's go back to headless arrows, as we might as well be upgrading that. So yeah, we're not going to be hitting the crafting level 57. I was hoping in this video I would be able to have that for you, but it's just, there were too many things that I was trying to get up. Like, we got our ranged up to 40 in order to use our ruined arrows and the yew longbow, and to grind up the resources on the cows, as well as our attack up to 39. I was off on my numbers and my estimates. I assumed I was going to make it, but unfortunately, bukai be bukai, I was wrong. What else is new? So that's been the major updates that have happened in the background. And for the future, what we're going to be doing is just getting our ruined arrows up and slowly moving our way on the ranged and getting the attack up to level 40. I could also use the, like, once I get the smithing up to par, like, I think I got to get that thing far down there. Like, yeah, it's way down there. What is that, level 83 approximately? Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon to get the mithril two-handed sword. So I'm probably going to be keeping the adamant two-handed sword for a while, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And there's another mastery token, which is nice. And let me equip yo, and I might as well merch yo. I don't know why they all didn't merch last time. Sell the leather chaps that we had gotten. And, oh, I have one extra adamant ore. I don't need that. And 7% combat XP. I mean, it's useful to keep. Why? It's not really doing much for me, but it's useful to keep. I think I'm going to be sitting on coal ore for the next while, because as you saw within our smithing, we got to hammer up that coal a lot. And, I mean, fire making's nice to be able to burn the rest of these yew logs, but it's not going to get me enough coal ore. So it's looking like level 90 to 99 is what's going to happen in the next video when I sit on mining all night long. Just simply considering coal ore it's needed. It's, you know, 18 experience per 1.8 seconds. It's a nice boost, and I think that'll actually, it might not boost me up to 50%. I doubt that will. But if it does, it reduces it down to 1.6, which will be nice. But, you know, I'm not going to complain if it doesn't. I mean, I will, but it'd be useless for me to complain. But if you guys have been enjoying this video, don't hesitate to give it a like, a subscribe, pass it on to your friends. If you hated it, pass it on to your enemies out of pure spite. If you guys would like to help support the channel, there's a link to a coffee shop down below where you can buy me a coffee. It'd be much appreciated. And if you guys would like to join our lovely community, there's a link to a Discord down below where we would love to have you. With that, take care, everyone.